Stories slowing down in the midst of life's rush. One afternoon, I sat in my usual cafe, bathed in warm sunlight. People came and went, orders were being called out, phones rang, footsteps echoed in haste. Everything seemed to be caught in a whirl of motion, one that none of us seemed able to pause. I looked out the window and saw a single leaf drifting slowly from a branch to the ground. It wasn't rushing. It wasn't anxious. It wasn't in a hurry. It fell as if the whole universe had stopped to hold that one moment, still, complete. And in that very moment, I realized, when was the last time I slowed down like that? We all have busy days, packed schedules, constant notifications, pressure to perform, expectations to succeed. We get swept up in the current, forgetting that we still have the right to slow down, to pause, to breathe. Slowing down isn't going against the world. Slowing down is returning to yourself. I began learning to pause, not by quitting everything, but by doing things with greater awareness. Each morning, instead of jumping out of bed, I sat for a few minutes. I took a deep breath in and a long breath out. I felt the morning air, heard the birds outside the window, noticed that my body was still alive and breathing. That alone was the first miracle of the day. I learned to eat slowly. No phone, no TV, just me and the food before me. I chewed mindfully, tasted each bite, thought of the person who prepared the meal, and felt grateful. I learned to walk slowly. No need to go far. Just a quiet street near home, a few steps on the sidewalk. I walked as if it were my very first time. Each step touching the earth became a gentle reminder. I am alive. I am present. I also learned to listen to my own mind. When I felt sad, I didn't run away. I sat quietly and observed the emotion like an old friend. When I felt tired, I let myself rest instead of resisting it. Over time, I discovered that inside me was a very quiet place, a place untouched by the outside world's chaos. That place is mindfulness. One day, I looked back at my journey of slowing down and realized that I was starting to see life with new eyes. I no longer felt the need to race anyone. I no longer saw doing less as a failure. Instead, I felt more whole, more connected, more grateful. I'm not telling you this story to convince you to give everything up, but simply to invite you to pause. Just for a moment. Right now, you can try taking a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Do you feel it? That is you, truly living. When we slow down, we begin to see the beauty in each moment. We notice a loved one's smile, the sunlight dancing through the leaves, the wind brushing against the window, the sweetness of a cup of tea, the warmth of a hand gently holding ours. All these small things are life itself. And if this story has brought you even a little peace, then I invite you to walk this path of mindfulness with me. Subscribe to Living Mindfully, not just to follow a channel but to begin a quiet practice of slowing down, living deeper, and being truly present each day. We may not be able to change the world overnight, but we can change the way we show up in it. We can live with gentleness, with gratitude, with an open heart. If this video brings something meaningful to you, please share it with someone you love. Who knows? Maybe a soft reminder like this could change someone's day or even their life. Thank you for being here. May you always find peace in each breath, in each step, and within yourself. If you feel a little lighter after these few moments, if something within you has stirred a quiet longing to slow down, to reconnect with yourself, then I invite you. Don't let this journey end here. Subscribe to Living Mindfully, not just as a click, but as a small promise to yourself. Each day, I will take time to live with awareness, to return to my inner world, to listen, and to love myself a little more. When you subscribe, you're not just following a YouTube channel. You are nurturing a seed of peace and mindfulness in the midst of modern life. And maybe through a single video, a gentle reminder, you'll find your way through a stressful day, a sleepless night, or a quiet sadness without a name. Living Mindfully will always be here, a silent companion reminding you that you don't have to rush. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be present. And that is already enough. See you again in the next video, where together we'll keep practicing to live slowly, to live deeply, and to live truly.